Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I'm reviewing a Crossfire figure, licensed figure from JoyToy today. This is the SWAT figure. Let's put this box out of the way. Looks pretty cool on the box. On the side is all in Chinese, but has Smilegate Entertainment, which I'm assuming is the company that makes the game, but I've never played it. And also copyright 2019, this year, 10 cents. There's also a big online content and service provider here in China. It says made from ABS and PVC and other stuff I can't read. And then we have, it looks like the logo on the top and bottom and this picture here. Let's have a look at this figure and see what he's like. I've only bought the one. If I like him, I might buy a few more, get a few SWAT troopers, but I'm into post-apocalyptic sci-fi and fantasy, not really real life stuff. So, but we'll see how this goes. And I'll probably get all of these Crossfire ones since I have a couple of figures already. Okay, he's out. He's got a bag of whatever that is. There is nothing else inside there. Okay, let's look at the figure first of all. The eyes look a bit dodgy. It looks quite cool. Looks well proportioned. Looks like he's one of the bigger 118, as in 4-inch or 4.1, as opposed to being the or 4.05, as opposed to being the 3.75. Stands up quite well at the box. Just put him closer and give you a look. His eyes look a bit. You can't focus with the camera there. Look a bit underwhelming in terms of the paint app there. Yeah, he's a nice looking figure. There is a radio which is on his back, secured pouch on his back there, though there is a hole in the one next to it on his buttock, or rather just by my finger here. So maybe that can come out, and maybe... No, I'm not going to try and force that. Maybe you could put something into that side there. His holster is secured on. It also has a clip, which will open and close, which is fantastic. There we go. There is a pistol inside there. Okay, let's have a look at what comes in this bag. Then we look at his articulation and so on. Now, if you're following JoyToy, you know they've been releasing lots of figures quite rapidly recently. In a rapid succession of this wave of 1, 2, 3, this wave of 5, and so on. Which is great if you're into that and you're a collector and whatnot, but there have been some concerns online about the quality control. Because now they're doing things really fast, quality control could go downhill. Okay, so he comes with what appears to be an M16 assault rifle. Pretty nice. Scaled, not quite up to his hip. He has here, I don't know what to describe it. It looks like a knife in a sheath, which is a bit unfortunate if it is. And it doesn't come out of that. But there is a little peg, which means that will peg nicely onto his back. I hope. Or rather, it should do so if my peg is bending. Okay, that can go in there, but my peg is bending, unfortunately. He comes with a spare set of hands. One like this, and one slightly more open. Comes with spare joints, which is nice in case the joints breaks. And he comes with this sidearm pistol, which I'm not particularly keen on. Okay, let's check his articulation before he holds his weapon. So, head, standard, left and right. He gets a small down and up, and there is a pretty good side to side. The vest he's wearing does come off. If you want to take it off, it's just a clip. His head will come off too. I suspect his head is on a, yeah, It's using the acid rain system, so they've copied acid rain here, on a separate peg, which pegs in again. So there's a double ball joint articulation on the head. Shoulders, he gets to 180, then his sculpt, not the vest, his sculpt gets in the way, so he gets about flat. Or maybe not even flat, which is a bit disappointing. I hope to get at least flat on there. Biceps, what do we get? We get a very nice 90 degrees, that's cool. He has the trunk, and he has waist from there. His waist can turn as well as his trunk. His trunk goes forwards, backwards, and his waist goes forwards, backwards. Pretty cool. Hips, he goes to here until his holster gets in the way. That's pretty damn cool there. Forwards is good. Backwards, the sculpt is still going to let him do it. Good stuff. He has a thigh twist, but the holster this side will get in the way. The bag's okay there. Double kneecap bend, and he gets really nice on that. He gets a nice tippy toes with his boots on. And he gets an amazing Michael Jackson, look at that, with his feet. But he doesn't have toe articulation like we saw in some of the earlier JoyToy figures that were released in the 118 scale, the first batch or batches. The paint app on his face is pretty atrocious. And also the helmet is not much going on there. You need to really repaint it and make it pop. But it looks okay. The sculpt's okay. The vest is the clip on this side here, which you can unclip, you can see there. And take it off, and his body underneath is a standard blue body. I'll show you anyway, since I'm here. And it's a clip on both sides for the vest. Right, let me look at this knife again, or baton, or whatever it is, since I've got this off. So that hole is the obvious place, but that does not want to fit in. Okay, put his head back on. It's not a bad figure. I quite like him. I think we'll get at least a couple more sometime down the line. So I've got like a unit of 3. Let's see how easy he grips his gun. In fact, would you believe it? I've actually lost his pistol since I picked it up. Never mind. I'm sure that'll come to light again very soon. Okay, so let's look at his assault rifle. The standard hand on his right hand is not great for the assault rifle. It's a bit too tight. Oh, sorry, his hand articulation. This one has that, and the left one has that. It changed to a better hand for holding his gun. That one looks far better. Okay. The nice thing is they appear to have made the hands for the gun, which would be great if they have. And the spare hands are all, is that right? No, there's a spare left and a spare right. He holds that pretty damn good. Pretty damn well. Alright, I'm going to have a quick pause, which is no time for you, and scout around, see what I did with his pistol. Be back in a moment, okay? Bye-bye. And I am back. So his pistol, I leant on it with my arm and it picked up the stuck there. Okay, never mind. So he does hold that gun pretty damn well, and with the articulated wrist he can get some different poses going on, which look quite cool as well. Let me give a quick try on one or two of these. Let's do the one. Very simple. Okay, let's see how he gets on with his pistol. Maybe I have to change hands again. I'll have a look in a second. He holds that okay, this same hand, but you could probably hold it tighter with a different hand. Very easy to hold, and with the wrist I can just change the angle very well. Let's see what other poses I can get him into. Let's get his hands turned around a little bit. Pretty damn good. He does look good. I do like that a lot. Okay, I'm not going to look at his other hands or this knife baton thing because it doesn't come out anyway. But I am going to compare him to some other figures. Now I will put the links to the videos for these figures probably around here. So just the video, it'll come up. So let's have a look at first with a G.I.Joe Cobra Commander. This is from a double pack with Shipwreck, who I've reviewed as well. In the same review as Cobra Commander. Let's see if you can stand up. Now this Cobra Commander's got like a phenomenal front splits, but I want to stand right now. Let's have a look. Okay. Scales very well with Cobra Commander. He is probably almost identical height. Cobra Commander looks a bit taller there. Let's look at Red Hood from Higher Toys. This is a really great figure, except my ankle's a bit loose on mine. And he's a bit taller than Red Hood, but again, it's a very, very good comparison. Let's look at this figure from Toy Notch. Is it a Vagabundo? I forget what their names are. He is pretty good scale as well. Let's move him down a bit so we can keep seeing everyone. I'll put some more figures in. In fact, let me just put him to the next side. Okay, let's look at another JoyToy, one of the earlier releases, which are slightly smaller for the 118 community. However, they were pretty cool, particularly having the toe joint, which I really, really like because it makes some poses really easy to do, which you probably can't do. In fact, I know you can't do with some other 118. Now you see that he is. Let's get his gun down a little bit. You see that he is actually quite a bit taller than this earlier JoyToy, but the scale still works. Okay, so what about the other Crossfire figures with these two releases previously? And they are almost identical in height to each other. And again, I'll put them up in the suggested videos. I'll move this JoyToy out, put these guys in, and you see that the scale is spot on for these. As I said, I'm tempted to get another 3. I might get another 4 to get a team of 5. It is a pretty good figure. There is potential for customization, particularly for G.I.Joe. This is a pretty damn good figure to get. But you'd have to repaint that face and helmet. The rest can stay pretty much. You add a little bit of paint to some parts, but certainly the helmet and face would need, and the mask would need a lot more attention, love, and detail to make it pop out and look really, really good. But a good attempt, or another good figure rather, by JoyToy. Again, I'm just a bit concerned that the speed of their releases, there has been some issues with some people. Oh, sorry, he has a boot turn as well, with quality control. So just be aware of that. But he's a nice looking figure nonetheless. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.